Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading, and welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. So, Cancer. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I just did Gemini's reading, and the first place the card was the same. So, all right, Cancer. Let's find the most pertinent messages that you need to know this week. What would be the most helpful? There we go. All right. So, in the past, we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is someone cold, manipulative, emotionally manipulative. This person, growing up, was made to, humiliated was the word I just heard. Humiliated for feeling emotions. That emotions are weak. So this person learned how to wound others covertly. This is very subtle and wound others since they're not allowed to feel those feelings, because there's this programming that to feel emotions are weakness. Then if you wound someone else and they react in that wounded way, in those emotions, then this person feels superior, because that's weak. Feeling emotions is weak. Wow. Fun person. What a fun person. Life of the party. Jeez. Okay, there's a lot coming up. Let's see. Okay, it looks like you really had to heal from this type of energy. This might be a connection in the past, someone you were connected with. This might be represent maybe several kinds of people that operate in this way. It looks like you had to do a lot of healing around this, realizing who's your friend and who's not your friend. Someone who's constantly wounding you is probably not your friend. They've got their own issues, whatever it is. Yeah, it looks like you tried to heal this person, you tried to heal this connection. It feels like they kept projecting their limitations onto you. They also have a big ego. They can't handle criticism. They can't handle being wrong. They can't handle... There's a lot this person can't handle. I feel like you have to walk on eggshells. My nervous system is all messed up tuning into this. And so it feels like it's eggshells, walking around someone who, because they'll wound. They won't address, it feels like they live in a glass box. And so you have to be so careful with their ego and with their emotions, but they are not careful with others. So it looks like there wasn't success in this connection. There was a lack of success, a lack of healing. And despite this is very painful. This might have been a very familiar connection, because this might have been how your parents raised you, to be the black sheep of the family, to be the one that they projected all of their woundedness onto. And so you were familiar with this energy and not really realizing that that's what was going on. And it feels very painful. It feels very painful to grieve a relationship that was also very painful. It's just a lot of pain. It feels like it didn't turn out, disappointment didn't turn out as you expected. It does look like there's something in the past that you were working on, something that a skill that you were building, that it feels like as this relationship is coming apart, there's something evolving around your work. You're working with others. The snoring is my bulldog. If I could get out of the way. That's Chuck. You want to say hi? Yeah, want to say hi? That's you snoring in the background. Yeah. It's a good day for snoring. So, all right. Let's keep moving, Cancer. In present energy, wow, Ace of Wands. This is a spark. This is something I'm excited about. I'm passionate about. It's giving me life. It's giving me energy. Life. It's giving me life. Oh, interesting. There's some relationship, some connection. There's a joy and happiness. That's what feels like it's giving you life. Some relationship, it's bringing joy, happiness, celebration, and it's helping your nervous system move to calmer waters. Anything more about this Ace of Wands or Four of Wands? What does Cancer need to know most? Yeah, this is very healing. Feels like you're listening to each other, and it does look like there's I feel like you're comparing a past relationship that didn't work. I feel like as you're stepping into this relationship that's bringing you, sparking joy and happiness, there's kind of the shadow of this past relationship. It feels like as you move towards celebration and joy and happiness and things that excite you, then you're letting go of toxic connections in the past. It feels like you're detaching as things come to light for you. There's like realizations of why partnerships in the past didn't work. It's like the more space you make for happiness and joy and celebration in this present energy, then to make even more space for that joy and happiness, then you find little pockets of attachments or resentment or things you didn't see that you then let go of once they come to light. It does feel very healing. It feels like a transformation, becoming more and more light and allowing what's not yours to just kind of fall off to release. Wow. All right. What is hidden is the Page of Swords in reverse. A lack of communication, a lack of learning, there's a lack of learning around where to invest. Someone's not learning about where to invest their attention, their focus, their finances, and it's creating dependency or codependency and a lack of passion. Someone's very unapologetic about this. There's a lack of care, there's a lack of and sadness, and a lot of pain. So I think what's hidden, it feels like this reminds me of where I was just talking about as you move forward and in this beautiful, expansive light, then you keep letting go of what no longer works. What's hidden is the lack of growth, the lack of learning something new kept you stuck in the past. It looks like you would just give and give and give and give and give and wouldn't take a pause and see if the person is returning, matching your giving spirit, your giving energy. Cancer, you're very giving, over giving. And people might have made that into your personality. That's who you are. You give to people. And so there's an expectation of your energy, your care, your love. And you are very powerful and you can give a lot. But it's caused a lot of entitlement with the people that you are around. And just expecting that constant fountain of giving without giving back, and it also looks like people have taken advantage of your niceness. Like you perceive, well, they're in a bad mood. Like you make excuses for really bad behavior instead of calling it out or addressing it in some way. All right, so you're learning how to give and then wait and see if they can respond and match that energy, and that you match the level of giving that they're capable of, because I don't think there are very many people who can match your level of giving. Know what I mean? And it looks like you're also figuring out codependency issues where you have depended on others for your stability and security, maybe even finances. There's a lack of passion here, a lack of desire. Feels like realizing that if you don't want to do something, then you don't have to do something. It feels like you're giving yourself permission to, do I really want to do this? I mean, we all have obligations and situations, but it feels like there's a picture here of everything. It feels like an obligation. And there's a lack of passion. It feels like you'll tolerate a lot of lack, a lot of unapologetic behavior. And this has created sadness. Feels like you haven't really realized your worth and value, and you're ending a very painful cycle. That's a lot of lessons. So that's what's hidden, is a lot of shifting, a lot of changes. Feels very internal. Feels like you're kind of recreating who you are. And you're obviously recreating as very passionate, very joyful, very happy. Beautiful. All right, Cancer. Possible outcome is the 8 of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of communication, a lack of shift of energy. What does Cancer need to know the most about? Oh, the lack of momentum, the lack of energy, the lack of that speed is transforming. It looks like you've been very stuck in the past, and a lack of movement, a lack of like consistent progress, and it looks like that is ending. There's a death and rebirth. That's stuck. Yeah. Wow. Can we say it in another way? The end of a cycle. You've transformed, you've transmuted, and you're ending a cycle of a lack of growth, a lack of movement. It looks like in the energy of what's hidden, all those beliefs that you are clearing about yourself, that you're making decisions about who you are now, and letting go of aspects of you in the past that didn't work. And it feels joyful and celebratory, and you're healing your nervous system, and you're healing, and you're seeing things about past relationships that are coming to light, but it feels like you're letting go of those. You're really in this beautiful space of in between, letting go of what no longer served you in the past and heading towards happiness, but you're already in that energy of excitement and joy. So, wow. I hope that was helpful, Cancer. Don't forget to hit that like button, to subscribe if you haven't already, and somehow interact with this video, share it or save it so we can grow this channel. I'd really appreciate that. I could really use your help. Thank you. Bye.